And just because you had a few nice dates with someone or you've been seeing someone for a few months and you see amazing qualities in them, it doesn't mean they would be an amazing home forever. So that's an assumption. And anyone who doesn't choose you isn't your home. Hey everyone, I just got done with a live session for my Love Life Club members where I coach people live every month. And one of my members asked a question that was, I think everyone's going to relate to this. Let me ask you before I even dive into the question. Have you ever had someone that you're so afraid of rocking the boat with because you're worried about pushing them away that you don't have standards with them? And the reason you're worried about pushing them away is because deep down you worry that you won't find someone better, that this person has certain special things about them, things that make them very rare or unique or amazing. And it's making you feel like you can't afford to lose them. That's the scarcity mindset. In this moment between me and one of my members, she brings up this exact issue. And the answer I gave, I wanted to share with you today, because if you're suffering from this or suffer from this regularly, this is going to change the way that you go into dating forever. It's going to transform your ability to have a standard. It's going to make you unafraid to lose someone, and it's going to change your relationship with your own worth. By the way, this weekend is the weekend of the virtual retreat. It starts on Friday, it ends on Sunday, and it is going to be an extraordinary event. These do not come around very often. So if you're not already signed up, go to mhvirtualretreat.com to become a part of this. This is a live 3 days of immersion coaching. It's a moment in time event. It's not something you can get next week. So if you miss it, you miss it. This is me making sure that you know about it and you don't find out on Monday after it's already happened. Again, that link is mhvirtualretreat.com. All right, let's get to my answer. Marlene says, I feel a little like Mirav of being afraid I won't find someone else as good as he was. My rational brain knows that is not true, but it feels that way sometimes. You know, when me and Audrey last year, we took a trip to Hawaii and we had a little walk over we weren't staying at the Four Seasons, but we had a little walk over to the Four Seasons. And we looked at the Four Seasons Hotel and we were like, this place is incredible. Like, it's amazing. And we looked up the room prices at this hotel. What was it? Like $3,500 a night.
The cheapest room, which wasn't even like sea view, it was like literally facing on the parking lot, was $3.5 grand.
The toilet was $3.5 grand a night at the Four Seasons. No, it was $3,500 a night for a room. We had a drink. We went there and had a little drink, and I thought, this is lovely. I'm really enjoying this. We're at the end of the evening, we're going to leave, but I'm really enjoying this. This is so nice. I'm not going away from that I just feel like I'm never going to find anywhere better than the Four Seasons, because I don't live there. Like, that's not our home. So it kind of is irrelevant to me how good the Four Seasons was. It's like completely irrelevant. It's not my home.
That's so good. That's so interesting. It's so true. I think that's the best way to overcome scarcity mindset, which is so huge for all of us, right? And that's really beautiful. I love that.
It's so important because what it does is it forces your focus on things that you can actually build. Us coming home and putting another picture on the wall, like nailing another picture on the wall in a spot that we like, has way more impact on our quality of life than that night at the Four Seasons. Because we're going to look at that picture every day. And it's in our home, our actual home. The Four Seasons isn't our actual home. It was just an experience. And people treat what seems like a fancy, fun hotel in dating like it should be their home. The only person that is your home is the person that becomes your home. If you lose someone, the fear of, but what if I don't find anyone as good as them? Firstly, you don't really know how good they are. You just from dating someone, you don't know how good they are. Dating someone isn't a reflection of how great they are in a marriage. Staying in the Four Seasons for a night isn't a reflection of how great it is to be at the Four Seasons, right? It's a night. It's a fantasy. It's a dream. It's constructed to make us feel amazing for a few days on holiday, right? But that's not home. And just because you had a few nice dates with someone or you've been seeing someone for a few months and you see amazing qualities in them, it doesn't mean they would be an amazing home forever. So that's an assumption. And anyone who doesn't choose you isn't your home. So go back home and build your home. Ignore the fancy hotel that you stayed in and thinking, what if I never find someone again who's like that? Laura says, I agree with you. If I had 3,500 euros, I would spend it on your retreat, by the way. Which, shall we say, is a
much better investment.
Well, the entire ethos of the retreat is that it is an investment in your home.
Yeah, it's true.
Your confidence, your mindset, your life. It's an investment in home. You're making your house better for the rest of your life. That's the difference. I mean this because this is really what you just said as a joke. Well, you didn't mean it as a joke. You do want to come to the retreat, but what you just said as a comment like that is very real to me. It's one of the reasons I tell people to do the retreat is because all this investment you're putting in a guy, if you put it in yourself, is going to pay dividends forever. And that guy, that asset that you build in yourself is going to be the thing that attracts a guy anyway, because he's going to want to make you home. When you're that great, someone wants to make you home forever. All right, let's keep going here. Let's bring on a live caller. Who do we have? I hope you enjoyed that clip. I hope it resonated with you. I know it did for so many of my members when I said it. That idea of you not placing value in the hotel you stay in for a night, but building your home that you live in every day. That is a concept that when I say it, it clicks for people. That the answer is learning how to build their own value. And that's true if you attach too much value outside of yourself to a person, your relationship, your job, or things that you think give you value externally. We have to realize that building our own value is the key in life to being confident, so that when we lose something, we don't lose our own security and our own value with that thing leaving. But realizing this is only half the battle. We have to learn how to build our own value. And that is what I am doing with everyone who is attending the virtual retreat this weekend. I'm telling you this because if you're not on board already, this really is the last chance. So get on board while you're here. mhvirtualretreat.com is the link. Go check it out, get your ticket, and I will see you to begin our work this Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you this weekend.